Australia. Back from Australia. Hey guys, so I just returned back from Australia. I was there for almost about a 2-week long vacation trip, visiting my friend Bradley and celebrating the Mardi Gras celebration over in Sydney. Oh my god, it was crazy. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, I did a bunch of Snapchat stories and I will post a little bit later, and it's kind of freaking crazy. But it was amazing, and just want to make a quick video just summarizing some Australian experiences I had down under. So getting there was kind of a trek. If you are coming from New York, you have to actually connect from either Alaska, San Francisco, or LA, somewhere on the west coast, and the flight was about 6-7 hours, and from there, LA to Sydney, oh my god, it was about 14-15 hours. Let's just say I passed out for the majority of it, and it's definitely the best way to fly that far, that long. Yeah, so while I was in the city, I did a couple things. I worked in the Sydney office with my agency, and I also did a bunch of hikes in between all the different parties. I visited the Blue Mountains and the Royal National Park. Yes, the Royal National Park. Those were so beautiful. Just, God, the nature's amazing. The only downside is that there are a lot of wild animals. At nighttime, you'll get to see a bunch of fruit bats just migrating across the Sydney terrains. Oh my goodness, they're huge. And you also get to see a bunch of different lizards, and they are gigantic as well. On one of our hikes, we actually ran into this huge, oh my god, this gigantic snake. And I started screaming and running for cover in the opposite direction and totally turning my back on the snake. Totally a terrible tactic, but after searching it on Google afterwards, apparently it was a shy snake afraid of humans. Thank god. Stopped by a couple gyms, did CrossFit for a little bit in the Sydney area. For the most part, everyone has a sick body in Sydney, and I don't know, maybe just good food, great weather, who knows. They're just born and bred with amazing genes. Hashtag jealous. Anyway, the next highlight is the food. The food was amazing. Definitely when you stop by the grocery stores, you'll notice a lot of different things. The vegetables and fruits, regardless of label, just fresh wherever you go. And kind of the highlight were the eggs. When I go to a foreign country, that I notice are the eggs. If the eggs are not refrigerated, they're definitely fresh. The eggs are not refrigerated, and I definitely ate a bunch. But in the grocery stores, I stacked up and loaded up on 2 different snacks. Oh my god, they're amazing. The Golden Gate Time ice cream bars, they are vanilla ice cream dipped in chocolate and wrapped in honeycomb biscuits. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so good. And of course, Tim Tams. If you don't know what Tim Tams are, they're just 2 chocolate wafers sandwiching a chocolate filling wrapped around and enveloped in a layer of chocolate. So good. And you actually bite the 2 ends off, and you sip a hot drink, and the melted Tim Tams in your mouth after. It is heavenly. One of my friends told me to try out the yogurt. It was actually really good. Yogurt is amazing, and pretty much every food was great. Went out to eat a bunch of times. They actually do really good Asian food. I actually tried the Thai and Malaysian food in Sydney, and it was really good stuff. And the Thai food was definitely as good as some of the hot spots in New York, or even better. And as far as interesting new types of delicacies in Australia, I tried out the crocodile meat and the kangaroo meat. It was actually really good. Crocodile is a white meat, and it's a little bit tougher than fish, but when it's grilled, it just slices very neatly like a pork chop. It's so good. And the kangaroo was so good. It was so savory, and one of our friends in Australia spiced it with bush spices native to Australia, and it was so good. A little bit sweet, a little bit savory. Oh, so good. But of course, the highlight is definitely the entire Mardi Gras celebration. Basically, right as I landed, Saturday morning, it was one of the parties we had planned at Remember House, and it was a crazy daytime party. The Ivy, pretty spectacular. But yeah, some highlights. I went to a bunch of parties with my friend Bradley. It was so fun. Got to meet his Sydney friends, so sweet. accents are to die for. Probably like these Americans. These Americans. One of the highlights of Sydney Mardi Gras was definitely marching in the parade, and it was so funny. They invited me to march with the Jewish Sydney Mardi Gras float, and it was oh my gosh, you start off in the morning, afternoon, and it is a nighttime parade that starts at around 8 o'clock, 9 p.m. For the most part, you are in this staging area getting ready to go walk the parade, and oh my god, it's just crazy. So about 12,000 people march in the parade with so many floats, beautiful costumes, elegant, gigantic outfits, and I think it said online 500,000 people watched and congregated the streets of Sydney. It was crazy, and we had to learn some sort of little dance routine and march down the parade. I wore a pair of small short shorts, and it was kind of spectacular. There's a video of it online, I'll post it, and here's a little clip. It was amazing. It was spectacular, and yeah, I'd say nighttime parades are the way to go. US, you can go do something about your daytime parade. And then after the Mardi Gras parade, they do this Mardi Gras evening after party, and oh my gosh, I've been to my share of parties, but this is huge. It's at the Fox Studios in Sydney, and it is, oh my god, 2 football-sized stadiums about. Oh my god, it's gigantic. 3 areas. One is kind of disco funk, one is top 40, or where the main performers perform, and one is more circuity. A lot of, not even circuity, it was like guttural deep house music. It was interesting. Oh my goodness. At one point I was like, girls, what are we listening to? This is interesting. It's so guttural. It's like yeah, aside from that, the Mardi Gras entire week was so fun. There's so many people in town, everyone's celebrating on the weekends, and to everyone that hung out with me, hope you had fun. I definitely had so much fun with you guys. Thank you. That, I guess, is a quick summary of my Sydney trip. It was so fun. I'd definitely go back to Australia again. The vibe is definitely much like California. The weather's great, and for the most part, everyone's just so cheery, so happy. 3 biggest highlights were 1, the delightful Australians. Thank you for having me. You're so sweet, so kind, so generous. Thank you. 2, seeing my friend Bradley. I miss him, my ride or die friend. Oh my god, we had so much fun. It was crazy. A lot of pictures for the scrapbook. And 3, stopped by LA to visit my mom for a little bit, and you can see the perm is back. And I'm super excited. Been adjusting back in the city this past week, catching up on work. Yeah, I've been gone for a week, and just there's so much to do, so many things to do. But yeah, anyway, hope everyone is having a beautiful weekend, and hope you, I don't know, take some time, go off, go have some fun, party. What's happening in New York? Black parties next weekend. Good luck. And what else? Getting ready for Taiwan and Taipei and Thailand in about less than a month to hang out with my family and my friends, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. That was too long, but that was my Sydney trip wrapped up, and if you guys can ever go, definitely recommend checking it out. Sydney Mardi Gras week, crazy. Anyway, hope you guys are having an amazing weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I just watched How to Be Single in theaters with my friends Sue and Aiden, and it's a movie about how different people navigate relationships, and but yeah, what else?